Oh, hello. Hello, Internet. Welcome to the stream. Can you hear me? Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you should hear me. Let me open the chat. Refresh. Chat disabled? No. Let me try again. Oh, the chat is back. All right. Long time no see. I've been offline, not offline, but I wasn't home for 3 weeks, 2 weeks or so. But now I'm back. And I have a few updates. I had some time to work on this project, even though I wasn't able to live stream. And I also played a bit with the design and a bit of the logic. And as you can see, it looks different compared to the last stream. And I will walk you through what I changed. So, but before that, I need to introduce myself because no one knows me yet. So my name is Ionel, and I am doing live streams about building a website builder similar to Webflow or Wix. And in case you don't know, Webflow or Wix they are both website builders that allows you to. This is Webflow, for example. This allows you to build websites basically with no code, basic websites. And you have like a center section where you can see your final product here. You have on the right the list of options, styles that you can change for the selected element. On the right you have like the structure of the website or the list of components that you can add into the page. And Wix has a similar interface. And yeah, I'm trying to build pretty much not the same thing, but a simple website builder. And in the past few streams, I was able to build a website builder that loads an HTML file, an existing template, and allows you to, hello Subo, welcome to the stream, and allows you to edit that HTML file. In the meantime, I also added the ability to open a blank project. If you have, you can again open the same project if you want as before, but I have now the ability to create a new project from scratch, like from a blank canvas or from a predefined template that you can also modify. And now the website builder welcomes you with a startup screen. As I said, you can open a new project, but now I have the option to create a new project, and from here you can choose either a blank template to start from scratch, or I have a few predefined templates here, just some designs created by AI automatically, just something that you can see on the screen, something that gives you the feel of the type of website you want to build. For a personal website, if I click on this, it opens the website. It's just a simple website with some dummy data and just 2 or 3 sections, and you can go here and modify it. From the last stream, I also added dark mode just because I like dark mode, so I added that using AI as well. And yeah, you can go here in the template and you can change it, you can modify anything, you can play with it and build the website you want as you want. And let me also show you what other templates. This is a business template, very simple, super simple thing, like a landing page for business. And I also have a shop. You can have like a hero section of the shop and the products you want to display and sell, and some features of the shop, and also the blank template right here, which is just a blank page with a simple text. That's it. And you can just take it and delete it. let's see if I can delete it. Yes. And then start from scratch. Right here. You can add no text, buttons, boxes. If it works, does it work? I think it has some bugs. Yeah, I ran into some bugs already. Oh, the box is here. It's in the middle. Oh, this is because maybe the template has justify center. Let's go with no. This is start. This is start. Now it's at the top, but you get the idea. You can start building from here anything you want, at least in the limits of the website builder. And the I didn't show you. Now the website builder, before it had like a scroll bar where you can view the web page. Now you can use it has a different system, like a zoom and a pinch and zoom system. Like you can use the scroll, to scroll the website up and down as usual. But now it also, you can move side to side. It's like a canvas that you can play with. You can also zoom in and out in case you want to see more of the page. What else? Yeah, it happened. It happened in the past. What, 2-3 weeks. I've been out. All right. The grid at the background was good. Yeah. This is like a background linear. I think it's a linear gradient or something. It was there before, but it wasn't that visible. Now it's very visible. If I zoom out, you can see it very well. All right. What else did I add? Nothing much. I think I fixed a few things with structure here. You can select elements here and play with them. They also get selected here automatically. It wasn't like that before. And one other thing I wanted to do is to create a website for this, buy some sort of a domain and post this as an MVP so people can play with it. And I was thinking, let's have the entire website builder as the landing page of the website builder itself. And in the middle, I just want to have the actual landing page. So you have the landing page in the middle, which says things about the website builder, but around the website itself, you have the builder, so you can technically edit the landing page yourself. And I prompted the AI to create a landing page. It's not something definite. Let me show it to you. Where is it? Website builder landing. And it built this thing, so I need to modify it. I need to also connect a newsletter or how do you call this? Let people register so they can, get emails about the new features or updates I have for the builder. And yeah, this is what you see right now on the screen. This is going to be the actual landing page, at least for the MVP of the project, and you will be able to play with it live. And I think you will also be able to write your email here, click on this, and it will actually work. It will send you the updates. To make this work, I'll have to manually go and update the template and add the JavaScript necessary to make this work. So the builder doesn't support yet adding things like newsletter capture forms. Whew, I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. So, in this live stream, I was thinking to, continue adding more and more features to make us developers write less and less code. And let me open the last template I built in the stream, which was this one, a very ugly but simple template that I could replicate. It's a bit messy and hard to understand because it has like two headers, like this one and this one, which are a bit different. The idea was to have I had the original template built by AI in the first live stream, and on top of it, I I used the builder itself to add the same components, and that's why I have a double header here. This is the header I added with the builder, and this is the header from the original template added by written by AI. And the idea was to clone this template with the builder and see if I can clone it 100%. And I did most of the work. I think even the pricing, this pricing section here, simple transparent pricing, this section here was built using the builder, and this is the original one. The original one has some animations and mine doesn't, because I don't have support for animations yet. And what else? Oh, the footer, the call to action here and the footer aren't yet added. So, but I think we can add this in the stream, but it gets very boring at some point to just rebuild or clone websites. So I was thinking maybe I can add some more features to it to make creating this template even faster somehow. For example, actually this is not finished. For the things I want to add are links. For now, in the menu here, you cannot click on this and it doesn't go anywhere. So I need to add some option to set maybe the section of the page that you want to scroll to when you click on it, or some other page that you want to link to. What else? Try it for free. These cards. I want to add a very complex, very big feature to the builder. These cards, as you can see, let me go to the original. These ones were built by me with the builder. Let me go to the original ones because they have a more interesting text in here. These cards, as you can see, there are 6 different cards, and they pretty much look the same design-wise. The text is just the text that is different, like the title and the description of the card. And I was thinking to add an entire component feature in the builder. So you can go here on the side, press a button to create a new component, and we can call it like a card component or something, and have build this only one card and have placeholders for the title and description, and then you'll see the component right here that you just created. And then you go back to the page, and instead of adding boxes and text and another text, make the text blue and stuff like that, add rounded corners, shadows, you don't do that. You use the card that you just created and you added these in the component. You add that component, which is a standalone component, and you just edit the 2 properties, the title, which can be like a text box in here, or 2 text boxes for the title, and description, and that's it. And this will allow us to create a lot of interesting things in the future as well. For example, we can do the same thing for this how it works section. As you can see, there are 3 steps in here, and they pretty much look the same. They have like a circle with a number, a title, and a description. We can have a component called step action, or just a step action step or something like that, and we can duplicate that component 3 times, change 3 properties like the number, title, and description, and that's it. The border, the circle here will be already in the component itself, because we will build the component once and use it across the page how many times we want. The same goes for the testimonials here. This is like a card, so we can clone the card component, modify it, and have like a different text styles in here. We'll have like a testimonials component, like a standalone component, and so on and so forth. The same goes for the pricing section. We can have a pricing section with a title, price per month, and features, and a link URL to once clicked, it will redirect you to something. But you get the idea. This feature, this component feature, is a components feature is a massive one, but I think we will be able to add something very small. Okay, cool. So, I also added this download project files button, which does exactly what it says. It creates an HTML file, and you can use it to, well, view your project. I can also add, I think we can also add a preview function, so you don't download the project. If you want to view the project and view your changes in a standalone page, you don't have to download the project over and over. You can just click a preview button, it will open in a new tab. But for this, we need a server that will display that will serve that page to you. Whew. These are a lot of things. All right, cool. Let's start with a simple one, just to warm up after 2 or 3 weeks of not doing any live streaming. Let's warm up with a simple thing. And I was thinking to add the linking thing. Or actually, this is a bit complicated because I need to add. Let's see, how can we design this? Once you click on something, we can. This is a div right now. This is not a link, so we might need a way to convert divs into links, or have a component called link in here, in the components list. Then once you click on a link, have some options menu here. So we can have tabs in here with styles, and maybe another tab with properties, maybe. Yeah, sounds about right. You click on the properties and you can change the properties, mainly where the link should go to. In this case, since it's a single page application or single page website, it should scroll down to the specific section. In this case, if I click on features, it should scroll down to maybe this one. Why choose my builder? I think this is the features section in this context. What's the other one? How it works? Yeah, how it works is has a heading with the same name, this one. So yeah, when you click on it, it should scroll you down to that section. So we need a way to set that, to tell the link, hey, scroll this to this section. But we also need to set some ID, some identifier to specific sections. In this case, I need to tell the builder, the link, hey, this section is called the how it works section. So for this, I might go to the same properties panel and give it an ID. And this way I can call it the how it works section, and I can reference it. I can write the same thing in the link, in the URL properties here for the link. So yeah, it's a bit complex. Another thing I want to do, let me open the template again. As you can see, the header is a bit off. The original one at the top here. Let me make this like so. The original one has the header content in the middle, but mine starts from the right, from the left, and ends about here. So we need to center this to make it more pleasing for the eye. And to do this, I don't think we have a feature to do this. We need to set a max. Actually, we have a max width. Is it with a max width? Let's see how the original template does it. This might be an easy thing to warm up with. All right, so we have. Oh, I see. Let me make this bigger a bit. I see the original template has this div called container, and this one has a max width of 1200 pixels and a width of 90%. So I think let's do the same thing and see how it works. So max width, it's none. In this case, it should be 1200 pixels, and the width should be 90%. And it already doesn't look good. Oh, because I clicked on the wrong thing. I clicked on the link. So let me set this to auto. Max width none. I need to add undo and redo features. Let me click back on this. Let me see if I selected the correct thing. Box. This is a box. What section is this? This is the original section. This is the bottom section, okay. Yeah, this is the menu, the header. All right, let's play with this one. I have, wait a second, I have max width 1200 pixels with 90%. Okay, but no. This is because the original template uses 2 divs, 2 containers. Actually, wait, no. Why is it white? Mine is black. Is it because my body is black? As you can see, the section here is black, and this is because the body of the entire page is black, so I need to make it white. So like so. Yes. All right, now we are back in business. So this section is not centered. Let's center it, and maybe we can do this with flex, right? Flex static justify content center. Oh no, center. No. Why doesn't it work? Flex direction row. I think we need another container here, another box to have the menu in, the header in. There's also a bug. I set center here, but it doesn't select it. If I refresh the page, oh, oops. Let me start the server. Where's the menu? The header, this one. Yeah, it's now. It works only after refresh or after I change something else on the page. Anyways, that's a small bug. We can ignore it for now. Let's see how we can do this. Oh, the box has a max width of 1200 pixels. But we need something that's more than that, right? Wait a second, let me go back to the container. Oh, the container has margin 0 auto. We don't have... should we try this? Let's try. Margin top 0, margin bottom 0, margin right auto, margin left auto. It doesn't work. Let's inspect this. And let's see why it doesn't work. So this one, yeah, it doesn't have space to expand. It needs to be, something needs to be bigger than it. 1200 pixels. With 90%. I think I need to do the other box trick. Add a box and move the builder inside the box. Yeah, let's try that. So go into the box section, add a box right here, like so, and then let me select this one, and I think I can move it inside. Doesn't work. Wait, it doesn't work. Let me refresh maybe. Now it works. Okay. Now we can use flex, flex row, justify center. Yes. And now I can't refresh this. As I said, if I want to test this again, I need to download the files, the project, and open it again. But since I have the file, the original file, the builder itself can open HTML file, and when every time you change something in the template, it saves the new template, the new changes into the files, back into the file. So in this specific case, since I have loaded the template from a file, I can open the same file in the browser. Let me find it, and I should be able to just see it on screen. Let me find it. So template HTML. So if I open it like this, let me move it second one. Oh yeah. So now the header is the same as the original one in the center. And that was a thing that warmed us up. And I see that actually every single section in the original template is in the center, and my section are not. So we need to see. I think we need to go to each section and add max width 1200 pixels, and then center using flex maybe. Let's try with this one. So max width 1200 pixels. 1200 pixels. Okay. Is it center? Oh, okay. Another feature we need to add is making the ability to expand the page width. Because right now, I think this page doesn't have, it's smaller than 1200 pixels or something. And we can't see the changes. So we need to, switch to view in the template to see our changes. And I think I have the same issue here. Let me see if I can actually, maybe I can somehow use the single container to to center this thing. Maybe I can. How can we do this? The idea is to center the content with the padding. No, this is a mess. With the padding is a mess. I think we need the extra container. We need to do this for every single section. But this is boring for the live stream, so I won't do it. I think the most interesting thing is actually doing the links. Yeah, let's do the links. So let's fire up the. Actually, let me use this AI I have in the IDE here. So the idea is add. So we need to add a tabs. Do we have tabs in the components? I want to add the tabs here in the properties panel. The styles, the two tabs, styles tab and properties tab. In the styles we can have the same thing, and in the properties panels we can have just setting the ID for now. It will get in handy to when we want to set IDs for different sections, and these IDs can be referenced in links. So do I have tabs in here? I don't have tabs. I might need to go to Jolly UI, the UI library I'm using, and Jolly UI tabs, and install the tabs. Yeah, this looks nice. Yeah, let's install the tabs. Not yet. Thank you. Do we have any changes? Yeah, in the template. That's okay. Do you want to select the following packages? Okay. All right. Now that we have tabs, let's see this one. So we can say use tabs and add two tabs inside properties panel. The first tab, called styles, will contain the let's see how we can separate the data, the HTML in here. Let me go all the way down in here. So we have this section, selected element, and we have different collapsible components called disclosure in this case. This is how React Aria components calls collapsible components is this thing here. You can use to collapse, hide, and show things. And we can move everything here. So the first tab called styles will contain everything under the selected element ternary operator. The other tab will contain the other tab named properties will contain an input. Now let's be more generic. Actually, will contain HTML attributes that I can change. For now, just the ID. Make sure the app.tsx is able to change HTML attributes like the ID. Let's see how it does it. And then we can add a list of properties that we can show based on the type of the selected element. For the buttons, we might have a way to add click events. When you click on it, do something. Show a popover, show an alert, open something, do stuff. Delete something, buy something, add to cart. And we will implement these features or functionalities like this maybe in the very far future. And when you click on the links, again, set the URL of the link. In this case, we'll just set the ID of the sections that we will be updating in a moment. Let's see what the AI does. It's doing work, okay. Actually, I just need to wait for the AI to finish this. There's nothing else I can do right now. While I'm waiting this, you can just maybe go and help me with clicking the subscribe button here on YouTube, and you'll get maybe notified, or you'll see when I'll be streaming next time. I'm trying to do this every day at 7 p.m. Eastern European time, but it's super hard to do this every day. I usually send a tweet about this on X and also on LinkedIn. Okay, oh, it's doing a lot of work. I think it's doing a lot of work because the properties panel is massive. It has 1,200 subscribed. My number one person in the world. Thank you, Subo. I think it's because this file has 1,200 lines of code, and as you know, AI, it writes this from top to bottom all over again when it needs to change something, and it takes a lot of time. So I need a way to separate these into maybe sections or components for each input. I can also limit this. I can also split this into tabs. I have the styles tabs and the properties tabs right now. I can also I can have different files for these. So the properties panel is smaller in size. Don't run dev. Skip this. All right. It took a lot of time to add only 70 lines of code. It's not done? I think it's done. Let's see. Tabs, here's default selected styles. Let's see what it did here really quickly. Tabs on attribute change, so it added a new property for the properties panel. Okay, HTML attributes, only ID. All right. Set. What is set called? Oh, it gets the ID when you click on the element, and when you change it, it says selected element remove attribute if it's empty, okay, and if it's not, it sets that attribute, and then it calls the set HTML attributes. Wait, no, this is the internal state HTML attributes, and also calls on attribute change. This goes back to the main app.tsx file. We'll get back in a second. These are the tabs, and the properties is just a tab panel with a placeholder, and this has an error, not assignable. Placeholder does not exist. Why? It should exist. But anyways, all right, let's go to app.tsx, and when attributes change, it just goes handle style update. Okay, I guess. Why? I don't think this is necessary. I think it does this just so it... Wait, that much is really have to do done to save it up. Yeah, this is just a hack. We need to separate. Hey Chris, welcome to the stream. This is just a hack made by AI. This is because handle style update is the function that also saves in the file. So I need to separate the function that saves into the file, so it's a separate thing used in multiple places, because we don't have styles to update in this case. Let's see if this works. So if I go here, where's here? I click on how it works. Okay, I go properties and I have ID. It already has an ID, I'm not sure from where. And the styles. I don't like how it's designed, but for now it's okay. And wait, if this has an ID, does this mean everything has an ID? No. Just this? Not sure why this has an ID. I saw some code that generates IDs for elements, but I see some elements have it. For example, features doesn't have it. If I scroll down to the how it works section, right here, it doesn't have an ID. And if I say it how it works, and click away, if I inspect this, do I have the ID set? Yes, I do have the ID set. All right, now let's prompt the AI to where's the menu, to somehow display us. Actually, we need to convert these divs. Now these are just simple divs, simple text elements. We need to convert these into links. So let me see how we can do this. What's the best user experience to do this? Let's see how other website builders do it. For example, if I click on this, interactions maybe, element trigger, page trigger, click above to create an animation triggered by change state. No. Select an element on the canvas, then click plus to animate. Is this how you add ID? Oh, settings, ID. Right click, select parent, convert to. Oh, they have an option to convert this into links. All right. So if I convert this, oh, buttons are already links. Okay. No, let's pretend this, I want to convert this into a link. So right click, convert this into a link. Oh, and now in the settings, I have this link settings. If I click on something else, there's no link settings. This is heading 1 settings. All right. And I assume, yeah, and clicking on links displays us the link settings section here with some options that we can select. All right, so we need a way to convert this into links. Let me think for a bit how we can do this in a in the most easiest way possible. Should we add a contextual menu where you can right click on something, and instead of showing this operating system menu that everyone has, we can show our own custom menu? I think we can do this. Let's go to Jolly UI and find contextual menu. No. Jolly UI contextual menu. Just menu. But I want to open it with right click. I think React Aria components contextual menu. It's just menu. Create a context menu component. Right click. Let's see what people have here. I would be nice to have a contextual menu component directory, something like this. Okay, but without trigger and with position coordinates. For general purpose, maybe it should be called float menu. Oh, so React Aria didn't implement it because it's not accessible. It's really only available for mouse users. Oh yeah, you cannot. Can you open the right click menu using the keyboard? I don't think you can. So that's why they didn't implement it. Let's make it very easy. Let's add in the properties panel, let's add a button that says convert to a link. For now, temporarily. Or maybe, yeah, let's do it like this. It's just the easiest way. Add a button inside. Actually, let me split these things. Split the styles, content, and properties. Tab content, properties, tab content into their own components. This will make it easier for us to wait for the AI to write something in the future. Shift F10. Really? Let's see if I click on this. Shift F10. No, it mutes my... No, it doesn't work. Shift F10. No, it doesn't do anything. Does it do it for you? If you press Shift F10, it opens the right-click menu. By the way, you need to be focused. React Aria is saying when you are focused on an element or a button or an input, if you right-click on it, it's only possible with the mouse. So if you tab into, assume you can't use the mouse, you only use the keyboard, and you have some disability, you cannot see. So that's the idea. You have to open the contextual menu, though it may differ from keyboard settings. Yeah, it might be different for me, but if it's possible, it should be possible. If it's possible for you, it should be possible for every operating system. So we need to create this ourselves. We need to have a menu, and instead of using click to open it, we need to use right click. I'm not sure if we can change this, but I think it's possible. We just need to play with the internals of a menu. In my Lepton function keys, do entirely different things based on fnlog. Oh wait, you have a function specifically designed for opening contextual menus on F10. In my case, it's just mute. mute the sound. That's the function of the F10 key. Let's see, did I finish this? Oh, almost. Let's see, so it created a styles tab. It's writing the 1,000 lines of code in here because this is massive. All right. It takes a lot of time. Come on. Yes. Add this new file to Properties tab, Properties panel. The naming is not right right now. We have a Properties panel, which is confusing because we also have a Properties tab right now. No one layer for mute, increase, decrease. Another layer acts as a normal function key, like opening context menu, refreshing the page. F5. Oh yeah, F5. Oh, that's actually correct. Yeah, F5 in my case. Actually, wait. F5 in my case doesn't refresh the page. What's wrong with this keyboard? I know I had a computer that refreshed the page when I pressed F5, but in this case it doesn't do this. Actually, the FN keys don't do anything for me. Only if I press the FN function, which does the function on the key, which increase, decrease brightness, mute the microphone, increase sound. You also have FN lock. You don't know. Yeah, I can press the FN key. But if I press FN key, it triggers the action, the function that that's on the key, like increasing the sound. And in my case, F5 has mute or unmute microphone. Or no, it's, let me press it. It's dictation, enable dictation. So yeah, and pressing F5 alone with no FN lock doesn't do anything. This is so weird. It's still writing code. Properties. I need to remove all the remaining old content. Yes, please remove it. It takes a while. So as I said, next is to add a button inside a Properties tab that called convert to a link, which is visible only for what? Only if the selected element is not already a link. Oh, we have errors. That's perfect. It's not already a link. When clicked, it should convert the selected element. Actually, no. Or should it? If it's a div that has things in it, or some sort of exotic, some other element like a section or a paragraph, if we change it to a link, it will break things a bit, right? Can I select, let me see in Webflow, can I select like bigger things to make links from? For example, this hero section, right click, convert to, and you cannot convert this into links. Oh, actually link block. What's a link block? Link elements cannot be nested inside each other. Oh, because I have links already. Let me find a section that doesn't have links. No. Oh, every section has links in here. Let me remove them, or maybe oh, this one doesn't have it. So container, right click, convert to link block. What's a link block? Link settings. So it literally made it into a link. But as you can see, it also changed the styles. It moved it to the right, to the left. So it somehow messes with the styles, which is not ideal. Let me see. For now, let's what should we do? Link. Let's add the link around the selected element. So when you click it, it should convert, not convert, it should add an a tag around the selected element. Also, if the selected element is a link /a tag, display the an input for setting the URL. And why is it trying to run the application? Let's see. Run dev. No, please do not run this. Is it done? Let me test. No. Let's see. Styles tab. Ton of errors. Selected element. Placeholder doesn't work. Does this thing work anymore? Refresh. Yes, it does. All right. Let me commit this. Oh, these errors are so annoying. I need to fix them. In the I can see them in the IDE and they're so annoying. I need to fix them off screen. These are the styles tab, template, app.tsx, attribute, value. Yeah, we don't need this for now. Can I add this to make it not usable? Anyways, added tabs for styles and properties of the selected element. It's done version file. I think this is the tabs. Yeah, add to VCS. All right. Let's prompt it to do this thing with a button. It's not the best user experience, but it's just something that will unblock us from implementing this feature. And I can see in Webflow, the links have, where's the link? Have a ton of properties, like what type of link it is, like a URL to open some other page, external page, an internal page. We don't have pages, so we need to add pages in the future. Page section. This is like something that we want to implement right now. Open the email or the phone number. And is there a way to also set if we want to open in a new tab? Oh, open in a new tab. Okay, right here. Yep. Properties tab, properties tab, properties panel, properties panel. Now the properties panel has 500 lines of code, so it should be faster for the AI to write it. It's still too much. Why is it so much? Offset. Why is it the offset here? Box shadow. Is this handle box shadow change? So yeah, we need to move this every type of style input into their own components, because I see some of them have special handling, like this shadow thing, shadow input, or position has special handling. Spacing change, special handling. Yeah. All right. Editing file, edited file. I need to update the href attribute change to use the set attribute. Okay. It should add a new type of attribute change somewhere here. We have the ID HTML attributes. Where are HTML attributes coming from? From here, right? HTML attributes ID, and URL should also be here. Not URL, href. No, skip. That's it? Let me check if there are any types by running. Okay. No, actually. Let's test this. Refresh. Oh, it destroyed everything. Let's see. Cannot access setup event before initialization. Yeah, it messed things up. This is in app.tsx. Where's app.tsx? Right here. Setup event listeners. Can I move this all the way up? Now the double click is not in the right place. Actually, let me move this function down. Handle drop, handle drag leave right here. What's the problem? Expected one but got 0. It expects an element. Setup event handler. Reset up event handler for all elements. Let's comment this out for now. I will get back to this to see if it's needed. Do we have any other errors? This one, let me just remove these. These are just annoying. Let's see now. Refresh. What happened? Let me refresh again. Okay. And if I click on this, features, styles, convert to a link. Let me see the HTML first. Let me make this smaller. Let's see. This is a div right now. Right? Yeah, this is a div right now with features, text. And if I click on this, it should add a link around it. And it re-rendered everything. Let me see if I... Right now, what happened? Whoa, what's this? It added all of these styles here for a link? Why? It added a link. Okay. If I go to the properties panel, I have the URL. All right, let's do the same for how it works. And in here, URL should be how it... Oh. It re-renders everything when I change the URL. Let me do some hacking, and instead of saving everything on the disk, I'll just test it for now. Because this is the problem. When it saves on the disk, it re-renders everything, and this is not what I want. So how... Actually, this is not the problem. It froze? Hello? No? How? No, something else happens. Let me see. Wait, this is different. The features has a link inside the div, but how it works has a link outside? No, it replaced how it works with a link? Why is it different? Let me go to testimonials. Convert to a link. Inspect the element again. Now it's a link altogether. And the div disappeared. Oh, so many bugs. Let's start with the most annoying one, which is not letting us to write anything here. So in the update, let me go to the properties tab. When I update, where's the input? Here. Handle href change, and it does on DOM change at the end, which does what? Which is on DOM change, this one, which does on DOM change, which is from app tsx, I suppose, which is another one called handle DOM change, which does what? Update HTML content, so set HTML, parse HTML, set HTML structure, no, this is, we don't deselect anything, we don't change the structure. Actually, we do change the structure. We are adding a new element, right? Let's see. I stopped this thing, which doesn't deselect anything. So let me go back. How it works. It's a bit janky. It works very slow. But let me see if now it has the URL how if I refresh, inspect how yeah, the saving doesn't work anymore. How it works, how it also deselects the overlay. Somehow it kind of works with one keystroke behind. Works. How it, I think I need to write one letter at a time. I just want to see if this really works. How it works. Let me see. How it works. Yes, and if I open now, refresh the page, click on this, boom, it's in the how it works section. So it works. I just need to fix the user experience, which is awful. All right, I need to take it slow. The idea is, first of all, I want to fix, let's fix the updating of the text. So if I click on this, everything resets, even the structure of the page. As you can see, this one on the left, it resets. So this is because I think handle style update. Let me comment this out. Let me start from scratch. Refresh, click on this, properties, how it's not from that. What? Maybe it's from set HTML structure, and I think this is because it rewrites everything. Parse HTML content. What does this do? DOM parser, parse node as parse from string. Oh yeah, this is not right. I don't think this is right. The parsing, all the parsing it does. How it's not that? Come on. What? Oh, set HTML structure, set HTML content. Okay, now it doesn't work anymore, which means it's somehow from this. Let me think. The idea is, so what it does here, it gets the outer HTML, which is in text form, and then it changes the HTML content state. Doing so, it re-renders everything from scratch because it's different. But I don't want to do this, right? I mean, yeah, the HTML content is different, but I just want it to be saved. So to be saved where? Where does this, how it works, how it works get into the input? Let me go to the properties panel. This is already confusing with having two properties keywords in here. So href, no, properties tab. Oops. Okay. If is link current href, if is link get the attribute of the selected element, the href from the selected element, so it gets the live value. Okay, but I don't think this is correct. I need to use states. Yeah, so have the href attribute be inside the properties panel, similar to what I have here for the ID. Be inside this. Similar to the ID. Similar to the ID. And the idea is, if we have this in the state, it will update the state in the React application, and it won't wait for the selected element to have this value. So we technically don't need to update the HTML up until we focus out of the URL input here. Oh, it broke stuff, okay. Now it's back online. So if is link selected element, if not converge to link. Let's see what it does. It creates a link element, okay. Copy all the attributes from the original element to the link. What? No. This is not okay. But let's see. Get computed styles. This is again not okay. And while move all the children from the original element to the link. This is still not needed. I just want to I need to add the selected element into the link and select that link instead. Dude, stop running the application. What's wrong with you? Yeah, it's okay. Don't check for errors. Let me refresh. So click on this. Go to properties. All right. I was able to change it. It works here. Of course, after refresh, it doesn't work anymore because I... Wait, it does? I think it uncommented my code. UpTSX. No, it doesn't. It didn't. How it works? Let me click on this. How it works? Let's try another section. Testimonials. Let's scroll down to testimonials. Where are they? This one. Here. Let's call it testimonials. And go back to the link. Testimonials. Paste this. And refresh the page. Go to testimonials. Boom. It works. Alright. It fixed it. And let's also fix the pricing. This one will be convert to a link. Oh, convert to a link doesn't work anymore. Let me refresh. Maybe it's from this. Properties, convert to a link. Yeah, it doesn't work. Actually, it does work. I just need to reselect it. Wait, no? I need to refresh the page, maybe? Convert to a link. It adds the link, but it doesn't save it because I commented everything out here. Let me uncomment it. HTML set selected element. We don't need this. We don't need. Actually, we might need this. Refresh. It might explode again. Yeah. No, I need to take a look at this offline. Oh. Should this be it for this stream? I think I'm running into very boring problems to debug. I need to look at the code, follow the logic path, and see what's going on here. Because it converts the link. Let me get rid of the styles. I don't need the styles here. Let me actually tell it. Instead of, let's see what it does here. Where's the panel? The tab. So it creates a link, adds everything from the selected element into that link, and it does replace child. I don't want to do replace child. I want to. Actually, I do want to replace the child, but I want the entire element. So link element append selected element, like so. I want the entire element to be. I want the entire selected element to be added into the link. So it will be. This is a bit weird because if I select a div, a box with text inside, and if I convert it to a link, in the end it will be a link with a box inside. And it's not the most it's not the nicest thing. So what it did here, it's actually correct, except for the styles. I don't need the styles. Actually, I do need the styles. Because the div, the box won't exist anymore. Attributes, it copies the attributes. get computed style. Wait a second. I don't want a computed style. I want the link element style set property. No, link element set attribute and remove the styles like so. All right, let's see. Refresh. Click on pricing. Let me inspect it. Oh, now it works. It's saved into the... Did I refresh? It's saved on disk. I need to figure out it shouldn't be saved on the disk because I commented out the code that saves on the disk. So if now it works, let's go here and write pricing. And if I scroll down to the pricing section right here, ID pricing. All right, let's see, refresh, go to the pricing section, click on menu, click on pricing, and boom, it goes to the pricing. And the same applies for the original ones. Features. The original features menu item works, and I think mine doesn't. Yeah, mine doesn't because I didn't set it. All right, I need to figure out the user experience here because it's awful. I think this is about it for the stream. So much wasted time. I need to prepare the project to be a lot easier to add features in. In the next stream, let's make a plan for the next stream, a small plan. I'll try to, I don't think I'll have time to improve the user experience for creating links. Let me check the original template. I need to fix this. I have the links working. What else? Animations, like the pricing section, might be a waste of time. We need things that are more functional than this. I think that's it. I will improve the things that we have right now, if not offline, in the stream tomorrow. And in the next few streams, I think I will try to replicate every single template I have as a demo here, like a personal website from scratch. I will start the blank template and try to replicate this, every single template. And doing so, we will find features that we need to add to make our lives easier, or features that are missing. All right, cool. And maybe I can also release the MVP after on some website or something. Whew, man. Okay, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and see you possibly tomorrow, but maybe tomorrow but later, or earlier. I think earlier. Let's see, 2 hours earlier. No, 3 hours earlier, possibly. I think 3 hours earlier, but I'm not sure. Or maybe tomorrow not. I will see. I will let you know on X. All right, that's about it. Have fun coding.